Miss Leyton? Miss Leyton, Mum.
Miss Leyton? Monsieur Alex, Lord Henry Norton's chef de cuisine. I'm Mrs. Catchpool, his housekeeper. Please sit down. We have your letter applying for the position as assistant cook in Lord Henry Norton's household. You enjoy cooking, Miss Leyton?
Yes, ma'am.
Miss Leyton, why do you wish to come here?
I want to come here to work and learn things from a proper French cook like yourself, sir.
Your references are good, but it appears you haven't worked before in an establishment such as this one.
No, I haven't, ma'am. But I've always wanted to, ever so much, for years and years.
Have you been long in service?
Oh, yeah, I have, ma'am. My mother took me away from school when I was 12 and put me into service. I'd done everything, really. Scullery maid, kitchen maid, tweenie, scrubbing girl, and cook, of course, last year or two.
What standard of cooking have you reached?
Oh, not too bad, I don't think. Nothing really special or fancy. That's why I want to come here, to learn.
We aim to achieve a very high standard of service in this household, and that means rules. We do not allow followers.
No, ma'am.
You're not in any way attached.
No, ma'am. Nor do I intend to be.
Good. We are offering £26 a year, 1 half day of a week, every other Sunday. You would be expected to attend church. You are Church of England, I take it?
Yeah, I suppose I am, ma'am. Well, I'm not Muslim or anything, I know that.
You would have to provide all your own uniform, and you would have a bedroom to yourself. Have you any questions?
Where would I eat, ma'am? I mean, with the other kitchen staff.
Yes, of course.
I see. Thank you, sir.
You should address Monsieur Alex as Monsieur Alex, and he is the chef de cuisine, not the cook.
I see. Thank you.
Do you still wish to be considered for the position, Miss Leyton?
Yes, please, ma'am.
Very well. Thank you. Sensible, determined sort of girl.
Yes, but what does she look like? A coarse girl? I don't want a coarse girl in my kitchen.
Really, I don't think I follow you.
I don't want a woman anyway. Women do not make cooks.
We have had no male applicants, Monsieur Alex.
But...
Next, please.
I just don't understand why you had to take it in your head to apply for that job in the first place. I just don't understand.
Oh, I know you don't, Mum. You never have. I doubt you ever will. Anyway, I got the job, didn't I? Went out and got it.
Assistant cook? That's not much to write home about.
There was plenty of others, but they chose me.
Oh, you was a proper cook in your own right in your last job.
To pipsqueak of a dentist in Muswell Hill. They ain't got no class, nothing, have IT.
Well, we have IT.
Oh, for pity's sake, the bleeding Last Supper was IT for all I know. Ain't the IT, it's getting on in the world.
Pig-headed. That's what you are. It's no use arguing with you. It never was.
Why bother then?
Oh, look, Louisa, you've grown up into a very nice-looking girl.
Oh, you think I should go up the West End, do you?
If you don't shut up, I'll clip you one. There's at least 3 or 4 highly respectable young men would marry you, and you know it. Frank Bellin's been to see us.
Never told me that.
Well, we told him it was no use.
Bleeding right and all, Frank Bellin.
Oh, he's a nice boy. He's not bad looking.
The sort of thing you find under a stone.
That's a very old family, the Bellins. Your father says that's a good business, that upholstery. That's a good trade there.
I don't want to get married to Frank Bellin and no one.
Don't you want to improve yourself?
Of course I do, but not in that stick-in-the-mud way. I want to get by working for the best people there is. Rich people. Lords and ladies have big houses and jewels and lovely clothes and the best food. And I want to see it all and be part of it. Well, you know what they say, rub against gold, a bit may stick to you.
Must have done already by the look of things. New boots.
And a new dress, if you want to know. This place I'm going to, everything's got to be proper, and I mean proper.
Marvellous thing, you bloody Duchess already splashing your money around, and all the time getting less than you got before.
You'll get your money regular, same as you do now. That's all you worry about, money, innit?
That ain't fair.
It is fair. You may not like it, but it's fair. It's all you've ever worried about with me. That's why you made me into a skivvy and not let me stay on at school and be a teacher like I wanted to. You wanted me off your hands? Well, now I'm going to do what I want to do, and no one's going to stop me.
What's she making?
Creme caramel, like he always tests them with.
I bet she ain't the first ideal. Anyone could say that. I mean, look at them clothes. Boots. Button-up boots in the kitchen. I don't know why you didn't get the job, Jean. I really don't. Monsieur Alex must have gone soft in the head.
Nothing to do with Monsieur Alex, nothing at all. He's very upset about it as it happens. It was all influence, if you ask me. Secret influence.
Well, what influence?
How would I know? Do you think they discuss it with kitchen maid? It's obvious, isn't it? I mean, just look at the girl.
She looks like a proper little trollop to me.
I've no doubt that's exactly what she is.
I think she looks nice.
No one asked your opinion, Mary.
Don't you speak till you're spoken to. And get out of my way.
Who taught you to do this?
Oh, I just picked it up, you know, from other cooks. You'll be all right.
It will not be all right. It will be dégoûtant, disgusting.
Oh, give us a chance, Monsieur Alex. Wait till it's cool.
My dear young lady, I don't have to wait until it's cold to say that it will be uneatable. Like leather. Too many whites of egg. Overcooked. Will you please go to the scullery and help Ivy with the washing up?
No, I will not. I didn't come here to wash up. If you wish it, I'll go, but if I stay, I'll stay as your assistant cook, not as a scullery maid.
I thought she was going to hit him for a minute. She'll be out on the street by dinner time.
That's where she should have been in the first place, on the streets.
Yeah? Who's it?
Miss?
Yeah?
You packing, miss?
Oh.
I brought you this, sir. I know I'm not supposed to. The others would kill me if they caught me, but I got it up the stairs without anybody seeing.
Oh, thanks ever so much, Maisie.
Mary, miss.
Oh, sorry, Mary.
It's really Mary, but nobody knows that name here. I'd better go now, miss, before they start looking for me.
Dear. Oh, you're so blooming frightened of Mary. What do you think they do to you?
It's that Ivy, miss. She's been at me all the time since I started here. Sometimes I could just run away, except I got nowhere to run to.
Now, don't you ever run away, Mary. You wait till they chuck you out. No hopes for the likes of you and me without they give you a character.
Have they given you notice, miss?
No one said nothing to no one, far as I know.
I think that's terrible.
What are they saying in the kitchen?
Well, you know what they like. They say you'll get the boot. Monsieur Alex has gone up to see the housekeeper. He's been...
Trap shut. I need a clothes peg. I know I'm in the right. Me temper gets the better of me. I'm an idiot, Mary.
I thought it was marvellous the way you stood up for yourself. Great bully of a man. No right to treat you like that.
Yeah, look where it got me. Fighting gets you nowhere, not in this life.
Oh, I don't know so much. I remember one day my Uncle Ivor came home drunk, swearing he'd knock my Aunt Gwyn's block off. And she stood up to him and gave him what for. And he just sat down in the chair, quiet as a little dog. And he's a big man, my uncle. Played rugby for Neath.
Yeah? Oh, well, you just remember your auntie next time Ivy tries to get the better of you.
No, I wouldn't dare. But I'll remember you.
Leyton, come into my office, please. Frankly, I do not understand why I should waste my valuable time trying to teach you to do something for which you have no talent. But I am told I must. Well, have you something to say?
Well, I'm sorry you feel like that about it.
Well, I do.
All I want is a chance, like I was promised when I come here.
I never promised anything.
I was promised I'd be given a month's trial.
Of that I'm aware. Do tell me, Leyton, what do you personally consider the most important piece of equipment of a cook?
I don't know, the stove, I suppose.
No, 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 no! It is this. And after smell, taste, the tongue, and then the eyes.
I see.
I don't believe you see at all. You're a good-looking girl. Why don't you try find something else to do? Why do you want to be a cook?
I don't know, I do. Don't know why exactly, I just do. I may be a lousy cook now, but I want to learn. I work myself to the bone, I won't stint nothing if you'll teach me. I love cooking, I really do.
Please sit down. The first thing to learn is that cooking is not just a job, a métier. It is an art. Kitchen is as important as an artist studio. To be a cook needs hard work, perseverance, but it also needs talent. There is nothing worse than to be a bad cook. It is better to wash dishes than to cook badly. So first, you must wipe your mind clean. Forget everything you learned, yes?
Yes, Monsieur Alex.
First principle, everything must be clean, exact, plain. Plain, simple food, well cooked, is the best. But always the best materials. Michel-Ange always used the best marble. The only way possible is to go out and choose everything yourself, even a potato. Jane. Have you nothing to do? Now I shall show you how to lay my table. Mise en place. Each item must be exactly the correct place. Salt box, pepper mill, the cook's knife, my fork, the palette knife, and my wallet. Also, you will check that my clean aprons and my cloths are brought down from a housekeeper's room and put ready.
Salt box, pepper mill, chopping board, knives, celery stalks, thyme, parsley, bay leaves.
No, bouquet garni goes here. How many times must I tell you? And forgot the bay leaves.
I was just going to get it.
Good morning, Monsieur Alex.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Trotter. Now, for the menu for this evening. There are 12 to dine, and I've just received some excellent quail from Essex.
Ah, well, with the soup de caille, I suggest white wine, something quite full-bodied.
Oui, d'accord. Quelque chose de Bourgogne.
Montrachet. Possibly the 89.
And for the pêche rose de mer? For the dessert, pêche rose de mer, Mr. Trotter.
I beg your pardon. The Johannesburg chocolate Baron house stays. It's very much to Lordship's taste.
Yeah. Très bien. Pas mal. Pas mal. Only one thing missing. The freezing salt. You've forgotten the freezing salt.
So have I get it?
No, leave it. We're not going to make ice cream now. For the next few weeks, you're going to learn how to make pastry. I expect you think you know how to make pastry, huh?
No, Monsieur Alex.
Bon. Now, for pastry, everything must be cool. You have cool hands? Yes, that's a good start. It is necessary to use marble slab for pastry, for it is also cool. And the water and the fat must also be cool. Now,
Oh, Jean, would you be so kind as to fetch me a cooling tray for these cheese straws?
You've got 2 arms and 2 legs, the same as everyone else, haven't you?
Yeah, I have. I just happen to be using all 4 of them just at this very minute.
Let's get one thing clear, Miss Leyton. I am Monsieur Alex, kitchen maid, and no one else's. If you want someone to fetch and carry for you, ask one of the others.
Dear Jean, how nice to see you again. And how is the fair maid of Pep?
Oh, very well, thank you, Mr. Charlie.
I came down to congratulate Monsieur Alex on that delicious lemon sorbet we had last night at dinner.
Oh, I'll tell him. I'm sure he'll be pleased.
Excuse me, sir. Well, me what made the sorbet last night.
Did you? Did you indeed? My compliments.
Who's he when he's at home?
The Honourable Mr. Charles Tyrrell, son and heir to Lord Hazelmere and Lord Henry's favourite nephew.
Nice looker.
If you take my advice, I wouldn't start trying any of your tricks on Mr. Charlie.
Forgive me, Miss Leyton. I was looking for Monsieur Alex.
He's gone out, Mr. Trotter, the family ain't dining. He asked me to grab that minutes for tomorrow's lunch.
Luncheon.
Oh, Mr. Trotter, oblige me if you tell me what that word is, because I can't read his writing.
Blanchie, Miss Leyton.
Oh, Blanchie. What sort of wine would you have with a Blanchie? Perhaps a Montrachet?
I think we could risk something a little lighter. Chablis, perhaps, or something fresh and gay from the banks of the Moselle. Peace Portugal Troffchen, or Trittenheimer Falkenberg.
Blimey, how do you remember all them long names?
Practice. Experience. And I think I was born with a certain, an interest in wines. Of course, travelling abroad with his lordship has somewhat sharpened that interest.
Did you take his butler abroad with him?
I go as his valet and loader. It's really by way of being a holiday for me.
Would you load, then?
I look after his lordship's guns. Most years we shoot partridge with the Duque de Noailles near Paris. Then on to Count Metternich for the boar shooting in the Eifel. At home, of course, it's pheasants mainly at Sandringham, Chatsworth, Welbeck. We don't miss much. Oh, perhaps not quite up to the standard of Lord Crewe or Lord Ripon, but mostly his lordship hits his birds in the beak. I'm a fair shot myself, come to that.
Oh, yeah?
Well, in my opinion, that's an inherited talent as well.
Did your father teach you?
It's not talked about, but I think it is generally known in this household that my parentage is somewhat veiled in mystery. It's fairly certain that my mother was of noble birth. I don't like to seem to boast about it, but it does make a difference.
Oh, yeah, I can see that, Mr. Trotter. Well, I ain't got much to boast about, I'm afraid. Though my mother's dad did help to make the crown jewels with his own hands. And he was an engraver, too, and all.
Perhaps that accounts for his granddaughter's beautiful handwriting.
Oh, no, I taught myself to do that from one of them copybooks. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Trotter. Oh, it's Mary's poor little beast. She don't know if I've had a rotten life. Still, that's it, innit?
Yes, I used to cry my eyes out when I was a little boy. Some nights I was so tired I could hardly stand up.
Oh, I never cried when I was a bleeding tweenie. Could have actually murdered someone most days. Better go and get me hanky out. Here Yeah, what's the matter, Mary?
Nothing's the matter, miss.
What was your evening off?
It is. But I broke another plate breakfast time and Ivy said I was to stay and do the washing up. She's gone to my place.
Has she?
And that jumpy thing seemed just to drop through my hands.
Yeah, you going to tell me what's up? Is it just Ivy? Eh? Come on, out with it.
It's my Auntie Gwyn. She's been took poorly with failings of her lungs. She's in hospital.
Were you going to see her tonight? Well, so you shall. Here, I'll finish this.
Oh, no, miss, that would never do. Oh. Anyway, the hospital's on the other side of the river.
Then you should go in a cab. Here.
Oh, no, miss, I couldn't take that from you.
Oh, of course you could. It's only money, ain't nothing valuable. Here, go and get yourself tidy.
Miss. Oh, you're a saint, you really are.
Here, would your auntie like a pie or jelly or anything?
Oh, I'm sure she would.
Well, you go and get ready. I'll see what I can find. Here you are then. Off you go. Don't talk to no strange gentleman.
Oh, no, I never would, I swear it. Thank you ever so much, miss.
Louisa!
Oh, Monsieur Alex.
Why are you going with this? We've got 2 girls to do this.
Well, Mary's night off and Ivy took poorly. Anyway, there we are. No harm done.
It is a question of principle and dignity. You're a cook. You do not do menial tasks.
Oh, someone had... No, Monsieur Alex went up again.
Good. Alors, bonsoir.
Bonsoir, Monsieur Alex.
Leyton,
Yes, Monsieur Alex?
who has cut this?
I have.
What for? I want to know why.
I gave it to Mary to take to her auntie who's ill in the hospital.
So it was Mary.
No, it was me. It was my idea.
This is stealing from your employer.
I didn't think a little bit of pie would matter.
Well, it does matter. All food must be accounted for. We'll have to see about this in the morning.
You got a blum...
My dear Miss Assistant Cook, I just came to congratulate you on your cheese straw.
Yeah, I'm sure you did. And to sample some of my other wares, no doubt.
What a percipient young lady you are. Here is a little token of my admiration for you and your cooking.
Here, I don't want nothing from you, sir. Thank you very much.
Now, I think you're a sensible, experienced girl.
What do you take me for? Now keep off.
I'm sorry if I frightened you. Please forgive me.
Ain't nothing to forgive. There's not going to be neither, so push off. I'm as much to my parents as you are to yours. If you so much as touch me, I'll scream. I'll keep on screaming till Lord Henry himself hears me. Shh yourself and get out. I mean it.
No, I'm sure you don't really.
You just try me.
Marvellous. You look like a princess.
Here, you got a blooming cheek, ain't you?
I'm not going to touch you, I promise. Cross me heart and hope to die. May I sit down?
Well, you seem to do what you blooming like in here, Liberty Hall, innit?
I'm disappointed in you.
And I'm disappointed in you. The Honourable Mr. Charlie Tyrrell. I thought you was a nice sort of bloke.
Well, I hope I'm not.
You're all the same, aren't you? Think we're just here for your pleasure like animals. Have you ever thought what happens when a servant gets put in a family way by one of you lot?
As a rule, some arrangement is made.
Arrangement, my bleeding foot. Chucked out with a week's wages. No reference, no hope. If she gets over the baby, which a lot of them don't, there's only one thing left for on the streets. You go out and ask any type you like, and even money she'll tell you she started life in service. My last place, there was an housemaid. She went with a soldier, caught the scarlet fever. Next thing, they found her body in the river at Wapping.
I really didn't come here to be lectured on the problems.
Well, it's ones like you that cause the problems.
I want to talk to you. I mean seriously.
Oh, it's a funny time. It's a funny place and funny clothes, if you ask me.
Which I don't. You see, I'm at a bit of a loose end. I thought of going out to the war.
That's a good idea. Give you something to do. Take your mind off other things.
The trouble is, well, all the world and his wife's gone off to South Africa, and they don't want any more amateur soldiers. You except to dance with the general's daughter. Of course, there's this new Chinese rebellion that looks quite amusing, but Peking's a long way to go just for a lark. So, the long and the short of it is, I'm thinking of setting up an establishment in London. Well, there is a moment when even a favourite nephew outstays his welcome. If I did, I would need someone. Well, you know, look after it for me, and look after me, come to that. I wonder if that someone might be you.
Blimey, that's a bit quick, innit? You don't know me, don't even know my name.
It's Louisa, isn't it? Louisa Leyton. Well, Miss Leyton, I'm quite quick at making decisions. It would be a little house, somewhere secluded. Carriage at your disposal, clothes, servants.
Here, look. Well, don't think that... I don't understand that a gentleman like you doesn't need that sort of place. I mean, it's right and proper, isn't it? And of course you'll need a lady to... Well, you know... I mean, I'm very honoured to be asked. I'm more than delighted that your choice should have fallen... Oh, look here, I wouldn't be no good to you.
How do you know?
I do. That's not what I want. Well, you think I'm balmy, I expect, but I know what I want to be. I just want to be the best cook in England. That's all I want to be.
What a good idea. Keep this. From one friend to another.
All right. Thanks, Mr. Charlie.
Goodbye, Louisa. Good luck.
You need your head looking at, Louisa Leyton. That's what's wrong with you.
Will you go in now, please, miss?
Morning, Leyton.
Morning, ma'am.
We have a very serious matter to discuss with you, Leyton.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I didn't know I was doing wrong, honest. I explained to Monsieur Alex.
You didn't know it was doing wrong to admit a man to your bedroom?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Then you don't deny there was a man in your room last night?
No, of course I don't. It was Mr. Tyrrell. Sitting there, bold as brass when I went up to bed and I chucked him out. From what I hear, it's not the first time he's been caught in the servants' rooms in this house.
We have heard he was in your room by your invitation and that you made an assignation with him in the kitchen.
Then you heard wrong, ma'am, if you don't mind my saying so. You've been told a pack of lies, and I can just guess by who. Creeping and crawling about and spying on people. That's what she was doing, wasn't it? Poking her nose in where it's not wanted as usual, and you believe her?
Jean has been with us for some years.
So it's her word against mine, is it? Right. You can have me notice here and now. Or we'll go out and see Lord Henry and let him decide. What's more, we'll take Jean with us and ask Lord Henry to fetch Mr. Tyrrell, and then we'll see what's what.
Now, Leyton, let's not get all hot and bothered about this. We all know that even in the best-run establishments, there are bound to be upsets from time to time, and it's up to us to try and settle them in the most sensible way. Monsieur Alex was saying to me only yesterday that he felt quite happy to leave the running of the kitchen in your hands when his lordship is away and he himself is on his holidays. In view of the circumstances, and in the light of your own honesty, I think the best thing would be for us to forget the entire business.
Thank you, ma'am. I'm quite prepared to forget all about it, on one condition. On condition that Jean apologises to me in front of Monsieur Alex.
Here she is now.
I'm sorry I made a mistake about you, Miss Leyton. I wish to apologise.
Oh, do you? That's nice. Thank you, Jean.
Well, I never did. Wonders will never cease.
Every week you will take the account book for the housekeeper to see, and you will present to her the menu for each day at 10 o'clock.
Even though I'm only cooking for the servants hall.
Ah oui, you will be very economical. No delicacies, no extravagance. Except if Mrs. Catchpole asks for it, you understand?
Yeah, I understand. I'll be all right.
I wish I had the confidence in you that you evidently have in yourself. The incident of the pie has been forgiven, but not forgotten.
It was all my own fault. Won't happen again.
And with the others, with Ivy and Jean, use your brain, not your tongue, huh? You fight well for yourself. You won the battle with Jean. So don't get any folie de grandeur. Be more sympathetic, human. You're not just going to be a cook, but a general.
His Lordship coming back from Scotland in the middle of August. It's so unlike His Lordship, whatever could have happened.
I know no more than you do, Mr. Trotter. He's coming home on the train tomorrow.
The chandelier in the drawing room is going to be mended. Half the house is under dust sheets.
I'm sure you'll manage, Mr. Trotter.
But good heavens, what about this dinner? We haven't got a chef. Perhaps we could borrow the Hazleby's.
They've taken him to Yorkshire with them.
We must consult His Lordship.
No time. Neither is there any necessity. We have the answer under our very roof. Come in.
You wish to see me, Mrs. Catchpole?
Oh, I really don't think so, Mrs. Catchpole. She has no experience.
Yes, we do. Lord Henry is returning from Scotland earlier than expected, Leyton. There's to be an important dinner party for 10 on Thursday night. We would like you to cook that dinner.
Oh, my lord. Well, couldn't you get Monsieur Alex back?
Not in the time. Monsieur Alex is visiting his sister in Spain.
Oh, well, I'll have to then, won't I? I wouldn't want to let him down. Well, that'll never do, not this time of year. Oh, my lord. Cream of oyster. You see an hour in the month, was it? Oh, bleed now, it's August. Oh, heavens. Oh, dear.
Excuse me, miss.
Mary, what do you want?
I've got something rather important to say to you.
Oh, not now.
It's just... I've been saving up for my wages to pay you back.
Oh, I didn't mean it. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much, Mary.
My Aunt Gwen's a lot better now, thank
Not
you.
now, Mary. Up it like a good girl. Almond, that's it. Almond. There you are, Mr. Trotter. Take a look at that. What do you think? Well, Monsieur Alex says always to keep it simple.
Very good. I suggest Madeira with soup, champagne with a turbot. Of course, you could have champagne all the way through the meal. However, Richebourg with a grouse.
Richebourg. That's a nice name.
Well, it's a small vineyard, one of the finest in Burgundy.
Hey, what's that, Mrs. Trotter, with the pears? Chateau d'Yquem.
Chateau Duque.
Oh.
It's a sauterne. Sweet wine for the dessert. Full of the warmth of the sun. Nice foil to the pears, poached in lemon juice, if I may say so. We'll need 5 menus.
Yeah, I won't be able to manage it all in French.
What's wrong with English?
Well, it's up with the lark tomorrow, no mistake.
Why so early?
Well, got to get to market, don't I? Get all this stuff. You see, Mr. Trotter, for this kind of dinner, you've got to have the best. And the only way to get the best is to go out and get it yourself, even down to the last potato. Brought the menus up, Mr. Trotter. Hope you don't mind me having a peep round while I'm here.
Of course not, Miss Leyton. Every cook should see the setting in which the food is to be served. Do you approve?
Oh, my lord, yeah. Yeah, I do. Who's coming?
I gather just a few of Lord Henry's more intimate friends. Would you care to try a sip at the Chateau d'Yquem?
Oh, yeah, I would, thank you.
We're trying the 79, which will be new to his lordship. Charles.
It's good, isn't it? It's like honey. I could just taste that sun you was talking about.
It will need well chilling. Miss Leyton, I wanted to ask you something.
Yes, Mr. Trotter?
How would you wish the boiled truffles to be served?
Oh, just in a clean white napkin, thank you, Mr. Trotter.
Good. So it shall be done, Miss Leyton.
Right, Jean, there you are.
Dinner's been announced.
Right, you are then, Ivy. Good girl.
No. No.
I hear the Billy Tempest shot 16 brace of grouse, 2 beaters, and his own sister-in-law in one drive last week. And Daisy Warwick's taken to flying the stars and stripes over the castle in order to please the American tourists. I suppose you heard what happened on the last day at Cow's Week? I say, I better be careful. I shall find myself thrown into the tower.
I'm sorry.
You stupid, clumsy fool of a girl!
Here, you stop calling me names! Now stop that, both of you. It was an accident. Mary, clear that up. Ivy, clean the dish, please. Jean, take the other one up. Thank God I got more than we needed. Ooh.
No.
Didn't leave much today.
Oh, I must have been hungry.
Look for the puddings in eating, that's what they say.
Yeah, a bit ordinary, I'm afraid. Not up to Monsieur Alex's standard.
He wouldn't have done much better, I don't think.
Oh, thank you, Mary.
Especially with Ivy doing her best to spoil everything.
You're wanted in the dining room, Miss Leyton.
Oh, Marlowe, I can't be. Well, what's gone wrong? They haven't all been poisoned, have they?
Shall we go up?
Here, it's not my fault if things have gone wrong. It's Mrs. Catchpole. You go and fetch her.
They want to see whoever cooked the dinner.
Oh, Lord. I don't know, I feel a mess. Well, what about me Barnet? Oh, hang on a mo.
Miss Leyton, you do. You do very well.
Not me.
I wonder what'll happen to her, Ivy.
She'll have her head chopped off most late.
Oh, my God. I look like I've been dragged through a stack backwards.
He followed her to the house of someone near Notre Dame. He went in, up the stairs, and eventually got to her room. When he opened the door, he nearly had a fit. So you really won't believe.
Ready, Miss Leyton?
My chef's away, son. So his assistant, Miss Leyton, cooked the dinner.
Oh, Miss Leyton, come a little nearer. I sent for the chef to congratulate him, and now I find it's you instead, so I must congratulate you. And I do congratulate you, and here's my hand upon it. Well, Miss Leyton, here is a little something to show you how much we enjoyed your dinner. A present sovereign from your future sovereign.
Most graciously expressed, sir, if I may say so.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, bleeding hell, Ivy.
Do you want some water, miss?
Oh, my God, Mr. Trotter. What on earth didn't you tell me before?
Mrs. Catchpole thought it might put you off your cooking.
She was bleeding right and all. I nearly died of shock.
Yeah, but what when you got in there, did he speak to you?
Wait a minute. He said, thank you all for his lovely dinner. And he gave me that. How about that? Oh, look. Isn't that lovely?
This'll make you feel better?
Oh, Mr. Trotter. Oh, thank you. Come on, then, don't be shy.
Right.
To Miss Leyton and her staff, may I add my congratulations to those of His Royal Highness, the Prince of Wales.
Oh, who's got a big nose? Have you drank champagne before?
Nor have I neither. I might get a taste for it.
Oh, yeah, I think I have.
Oh, Ivy.